Vats of shampoo and meals from the dollar store help families manage the high cost of living. Always dealing with rising prices, more Americans are adopting frugality. According to the June Consumer Price Index, energy expenses are up 41.6% and food are 12.2% more expensive than they were a year ago. As a result, many families claim that foregoing vacations and eating out is no longer an option. They are now looking for ways to save money on necessities. One way they are doing this is by buying more groceries at dollar and bargain stores. According to analytics company InMarket, average grocery expenditure at bargain retailers climbed 71% between October 2021 and June 2022. Spending on similar items in grocery stores declined by 5% over that time. Walmart and Unilever, two significant consumer companies, affirm that their prices won't be decreasing anytime soon. Lily Penelope is primarily consuming canned chicken, vegetables, and peanut butter from the Dollar General across the street in San Antonio. Penelope, who identifies as transgender and is unable to drive due to a handicap, claims they are no longer able to afford the cost of groceries in addition to an Uber to and from the 3-mile Heb grocery shop. Prior to January, they claimed that $120 would have paid for a round-trip Uber as well as 2 weeks' worth of fresh food for them and their wife. The identical journey now costs almost twice as much. Since fresh food isn't sold in Penelope's dollar store, canned goods are disguised with spices and salt. Penelope, 26, who relies on their wife's contact center salary, claims that, "My health and the quality of my life has gone down. I'm in a position where I'm having to choose between making meals I can afford and putting my health on the line." Out of more than 18,000 locations nationwide, about 2,300 Dollar Generals currently carry fresh vegetables, according to a spokesman for the company. Despite not being a full-service grocery shop, Dollar General sees itself as the general store of today since it offers easy access to affordable everyday necessities like the ingredients for a balanced meal. In the upcoming several years, the firm intends to increase its fresh produce offerings to over 10,000 locations overall. Phoenix Camlo, 41, has been purchasing an increasing percentage of his family's 5 foods from Family Dollar. He remarks on the excessive sugar level of products, mentioning everything from tea to canned fruit as being super-duper sweet. But it's affordable and close by. According to him, sales at his tailoring and alterations shop in Wichita, Kansas, have decreased recently. He believes that his regular customers are more concerned about being able to purchase food than he is. Family Dollar is owned by Dollar Tree, which claims that its goal is to complement rather than displace food stores. She continues by pointing out that the majority of the 16,162 shops sell frozen produce in addition to sugar-free alternatives, fruit juices, nuts, legumes, whole wheat items, eggs, and milk. Other homes are making do without products they once wouldn't have thought twice about spending money on or buying in bulk. In May, Walmart, Sam's Club's parent company, reported a 10.5% year-over-year increase in membership revenue. Procter&Gamble Company, a global leader in consumer goods, has reported its greatest sales increase in 16 years. Despite this, the company projects its weakest sales growth in years as consumers cut back on essential home products like its Pampers diapers and Tide detergent. The duty of shampoo and conditioner police has been assumed by 45-year-old Elena Fernandez, a single mother of 4 kids with long hair. She makes sure her girls don't use more than they need. Ms. Fernandez, who has a digital marketing firm and a parenting blog, adds, "I am really cautious about not using a lot of those goods." She recently got a Sam's Club membership so she could buy more in bulk and converted to store-brand granola bars and almond milk. Ms. Fernandez replaced the plug-in night light in her 1-year-old daughter's room with glow-in-the-dark stick-on ceiling stars after receiving a $300 utility bill in June. Her monthly electricity bill for her Fort Worth, Texas, house is often under $100. Consumer spending increased by 1.1% in June, up from a 0.3% increase in May, the Department of Commerce reported on Friday. Economists claim that lower-income families are changing brands, making smaller savings, and making whatever cuts they can. With 4 young children under the age of 8, Colleen Carswell has been preparing more vegetarian meals for her family in an effort to save money. According to the CPI, the cost of meats, poultry, fish, and eggs has increased by 11.7% over the past year, while the cost of fruits and vegetables has increased by 8.1%. Despite finding it challenging to keep up with their young children's eating habits, Ms. Carswell and her husband Charlie Carswell, small business owners in Waynesville, North Carolina, have given up organics but continue to purchase fresh fruit. They enjoy taking a taste and moving on. The 36-year-old Ms. Carswell said, "We have wounded apples all around the home." She has started using less makeup, and the family shares what Ms. Carswell refers to as a vat of shampoo and conditioner. She claims that she has continued to use several products after they have expired. Additionally, they no longer purchase paper towels. When guests arrive at the house, they ask, "Where are your paper towels?" And we said, "Here's a rag," she claims. In an effort to use less toilet paper, they also bought a bidet. She chuckled, "I'm going to be honest, that thing hasn't gone in yet. My husband and I keep postponing the installation in the hopes that the other will do it." Thank you so much for watching the Ignition Time channel. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please take a moment to click like, subscribe, and enable notifications. Also, tell your friends about Ignition Time at youtube.com/ignitiontime. We appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Once again, please click like, subscribe, and enable notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our handle is ignition_time. Thank you and see you soon.